Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the Tokyo Samurai Madden 26 franchise. And it's been like a couple days since I've recorded this franchise because I've taken a little bit of a detour to back to that Madden 25 2012 sim. Again, if anyone has checked it out, it is more for the four-person franchise that me and a couple of friends had for 2 seasons, and it's still fun. And I will say the second video I released for it, where it was a commentary of the Super Bowl that happened with me and another person in the video, which was Voodoo, who controlled the Colts. I had the Jaguars, but we were commentating on the Saints and Texans Super Bowl. But besides the point, that has nothing to do with this. But that was fun, and I think it's very entertaining. Either way, we are in Week 10 versus our division rivals, the Honolulu Riptide again. Now, just to look again, because I think I looked at it before, but I forget. We lost to them on Thursday Night Football, Week 4, 30-23. And we struggled early, and we can't have that again. That was one of Milroe's worst games. 4 interceptions. Can't have that. We also can't let J.K. Dobbins run all over us. Although, again, one of those was a big run, or a couple big runs, but still, we need to get the run game going because we struggled on that front. And hopefully it's going to go well because we have a really good win under our belt. Beat the Rockets by 14 last week, and McCarthy played a pretty clean game other than the fumble. And our run game actually looks really solid right now. So I'm hoping it's a sign of good things for us. But let's check out this DB breakout. Scott Jackson, defensive coordinator, says, "What's up, coach? I want to see what we can get from Avery Young this week." How does that sound? Currently, either one or more tackles for a loss, forced fumbles, or sacks. How do I feel about that? Pretty bad because he doesn't play very much. But at the same time, we could scheme up like a slot corner blitz for him. We'll keep that goal, and we'll just see what happens. I don't think he's gonna get it because, again, he's a backup safety. I don't know why we're still on him. Receiver breakout, I think it's Iomanor, if I'm not mistaken. I had to guess, at least. Hey, coach, I think we can lean on Iomanor more in this past game, and hoping to keep him involved this week. What do you think? Not 100 receiving yards. Let's do... That's tough. I would say, do we want to do more catches? Because it's easier to get him catches than yards. We can just do a jet touch pass to him, or really short passes for 50 yards. It's reasonable. So let's get him the volume. If we get more from him, that's fine. But we're gonna do 6 receptions for 50 yards plus to increase his depth rate, which would be huge because he is a rookie receiver. If we can get him up to star here, that would be really nice. And then the last scenario, we have a film room prep. So we're in our office. Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? His quarterback is the most important position in the game, and that isn't a strength of theirs. We can force him into bad choices. Trevor Lawrence is the quarterback he's talking about. We need our safeties reading the progression. We don't need to worry about getting beat. Instead, we can capitalize on every mistake. Do I agree on gambling on forcing their QB to turn it over? I would say yeah. Let's get to it, coach. I'll start working on the practices for the week. Make sure we're good to go. All right. So we'll see if we can get some turnovers. All right, settle in. We need to talk strategy for this week's matchup. The focus is all on their QB. We need to force mistakes and take advantage. I want you guys jumping routes. We need those turnovers to win. 1 interception from Jesse Bates. I'm already hunting for big plays. I got you, coach. May even mess around and score a touchdown for us. Sure, Jesse, if you can. Well, at least we know Bates. The Bates 3 is locked in. In all seriousness, we need to force a couple picks, and they'll fail to move the ball through the air. We can win this easy. Let's get to it. We also need to stop them from getting 200 plus passing yards, which I don't think is going to happen. But we can certainly try. Okay, right. So that one's locked in. Gonna take that one off, put the blitzer thing on. Ooh, mastery. Now, I don't know what happens necessarily. I'm not too keen on the understanding of how those work, but how does mastery work? I don't know. People might have to tell me in the comments, or maybe I'll just find out naturally. I don't know. Our dollar play sheet went up to star, or second tier, I guess. Silver. We'll get rid of the 335 and put in screen game. I like the screen game option. It's good. I also finally, I hate that I just went back for some reason. I finally moved my streaming symbols to the bottom left corner so it's not in the way. We got Milrow in twice. I don't think that's allowed, but I'm going to rock with it because if he gets double the XP, I'm happy. Although I will change Bill. Take Bill out because I don't know how much of his future we're really invested in. We'll go Eilick. Anyone we need to worry about on offense? Doesn't really look like it. Defensively, though, I know Ezekiel Turner at corner is one. He's resting. I think that's a fair decision. Really can't afford to have too many injuries to the secondary. We're already bad there as it is. So, Coy Cronk, unfortunately, has a quad strain. He will not be able to play this week. And defensively, Kareem Jackson, we already knew is out, so we are good. So, got some upgrades, and then we'll hop into this game. Kalen Carson, get him man coverage. I didn't realize how bad of a man corner he actually is. So, yeah, let's improve that. +2 man, okay. Could be better. And then Dante Kent, the rookie has an upgrade. Let's just get him to be better, man. Keep him in the scheme fit. 1 man, 1 press, 2 awareness. I'm cool with that. I am pretty cool with that. So, let's hop into this game. I don't think we're going to be able to stop Trevor Lawrence from throwing for 200 yards, but we might be able to get a Jesse Bates turnover. I don't know. We'll see. My goal is to win. I don't really care about all the other goals. I would like to get Io Manor 6 catches, though, and 50 yards, which I think we can game plan that in. And here comes Honolulu. And they're rocking their away jerseys today. They look interesting. We're just rocking our normal home today. And I like these jerseys a lot. I like these unis. Their unis are interesting. I don't know how to feel about them, to be honest. But currently they're 3-5. And what? We're sitting at are we 4-4? Yeah, it delayed. It was a delayed score bug there, but yeah, we're 4-4 right now. Let's see. So obviously we know about Trevor Lawrence and J.K. Dobbins, Mike Evans, Tank Dell, Greg Dortch. Yeah, we know about them. They are missing Zay Jones, who had a solid game against us, so hopefully that will be a nice loss for them for us. They do have Freiermuth, still have their starting line the exact same, which is a good thing for us because it's not a great line. Cam Jordan, Anthony Jennings, no Greg Rousseau. That's going to be a big player that they're missing here. Derek Harmon, Kenny Clark on the inside. So we're going to have, I think, an easier time running to the outside this game than maybe the last time we played them. All the same linebackers, Holcomb, Patrick Queen, Devontae Campbell. They got Stingley, Bernardo Green, Benjamin St. Juste, David Howard, Murray Mathis, Shore, Malachi Starks, and Kyle Hamilton. So pretty much everyone's the same. Just missing Zay Jones and Greg Rousseau with broken ribs. So I think that one will be a key loss there for them. Let's kick this one off. And there's Avery Young. That's another way, too. If he gets a forced fumble on the kickoff returns, that will take care of that. Trevor Lawrence coming out here. Are they going to show his actual stats? No, they're just going to show his height and everything. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about these jerseys too much. They're weird with like the little half surfboard or whatever that's supposed to be there on the left. Dude, I thought I changed that. Maybe I didn't. They're going to throw it deep first play. Kalen Carson make a play. No. Tank Dell makes the play. That's already a bad start for that goal. Speaking of bad start, why? I thought I changed it. I thought I did that last time, but maybe I didn't. Clearly I didn't. So whatever. Let's fix it now since we saw it. It's not like that was really what caused that play to happen. And we want EJ Speed in as our... Yeah, we want Wagner as our Mike or our Will. And just moving a lot of guys around. There we go. All right. I need to remember to fix that after this game because I still haven't, obviously. But that's a big play for them to start here. Gain of 37. I'm not happy with that at all. In motion, first down from the 39. Play action here. And my brain just kind of shut off for a second. And, oh, okay. Mike Evans gets the pass down to the 5. And they're just throwing it right now. And they're throwing it well. And they already have 70 yards passing on the game. So far not good. And here's a run for... That's not Dobbins. That is Justice Hill this time. And that is maybe as easy as a drive you'll see here for Honolulu today. And that's not a good sign. I'm a little rusty, I guess. That was bad. That was a bad drive. Definitely a bad drive for our defensive goal and game plan to keep them under 200 yards passing when they have 70 on the first drive. And here's Tony to the 29. And here's Miller's stats. Again, I want to be better about turnovers. Still. All right. Iomander out on the screen. My issue is he is covered by Stingley. Doesn't matter. He's getting the first catch. Even for no gain, that's fine. That gets a catch on the board at least. Because that's the out of all of the challenges we need to do, the goals we need to do. That's the one I care most about. And we're gonna do read option here for Jalen Milrow, which was a bad idea. And that was Kenny Clark and company on the stop. So 3rd down and 13. 3rd and 13. Not looking too hot right now, I will say. All right. Just gonna get this one to Kadarius Toney on the slant, but he can't bring it in. That was Green with the pass breakup. We're gonna have to punt it with QB1 Turk. A little bit of a overpower there. That's okay. Big hit, please. Nope. And they're gonna start at the 43, so not ideal. We really need something. Something good for us here. Here's a run. Big hit, Bobby Wagner. Loss of a yard on J.K. Dobbins. That's a good start. Oh, I went to coach suggestions on accident. I do think they're going to throw it again. 2nd and 11 here. Going a quick pass. Mike Evans. He gets 7. Oh, man. All right, Avery Young is on the field. I guess he plays some slot corner for us, which is fine, I guess. That's going to be open, but he just can't hit him. Which, I mean, if he would have thrown it in stride, like in front of the receiver, it probably would have been picked off. So we'll take the 3 and out here. Sanchez going to punt this out of bounds at the 15. And that's where we'll start. QB rushing yards. Milrow leads by almost 300 yards over the next guy, being Jalen Hurts. So, clearly, he is a weapon on the ground, and we do want to try to get him involved. Here's a run for Charbonnet, and he only gets a yard. All right. So far, not a lot of success on offense here. Another run, Charbonnet bouncing it. That's actually Dowdle, and he fumbles it. And it's recovered by the defense. It's Kyle Hamilton who ends up with the football. I don't know who forced it, but it was one of their linebackers, I think. No, it was Hamilton who forced it and recovered it. That's not ideal. And that's going to be a turnover in our own red zone here. And here's be a run. Dobbins able to get 3. Luckily, we had Jesse Bates for the tackle, but yeah, that's a killer turnover. Can't have that. It's going to be a screen. My thumb slipped off the stick, and then Dobbins breaking a million tackles. Gets to the 3. First down. And our defense looks pretty rough right now. All right, first and goal from the 3. Here's a handoff. Dobbins. Nice tackle from Kalen Carson. Second and goal from the 5. I am concerned about Mike Evans one-on-one with Lavonte David here. We're covered everything. He's looking, he's scrambling, he's going to throw it away. And you have to assume We're going to go right back to a pass here. It's not safe to assume, but we are going to assume. 3rd and goal from the 5. It's going to be a screen. Out to Justice Hill. Please tackle him. Young with the touchdown-saving tackle. And that's going to hold him to a field goal, which we will take. Considering the turnover in our own red zone, we will take that. Chip shot field goal for Honolulu and Chase McLaughlin, and that will be a 10-0 lead for Honolulu. And we're going to get the ball back here. We still have a lot of time in this game, so it's not too much of a cause of concern, but we need to get some offense rolling here because it's been bad. Bad to start. So, first down from the 30. Let's get I don't know. Let's see if we can do. I don't know. I feel like they're ready for it. I'll try read option anyways. Jalen Milrow with some space and speed. Oh, I need to chill out on the reaching out feature, but gain of 9 there to start. We'll take it. 2nd and 1. And this one going out to Hayward. Connor Hayward gets the catch to the 45, and that's a good play. Starting to get some momentum here offensively. Much needed. Taking a motion, Dowdle outside. Not like an Io Manor there because who he's covered by, but it's going to be Kadarius Toney with a nice play to the 23. Takes a huge hit from... Huge shit? What? Huge hit from Stingley. But we will absolutely take that play. Maybe could have gotten the Io Manor. He did have the ability to box out the corner, but I don't know. I just don't trust him versus Stingley. And there's Charbonnet on the stretch. Going to get a touchdown 23 yards out. Our team loves doing the little backflips, handstands, everything like that on the touchdown celebrations. And here is a PAT, which is good. Makes this a 10-7 game. All right. First down. Got 2 tight ends. Let's see what they do here. They're going the stretch out to Dobbins, and that's going to be a really good tackle from Deshaun Elliott. Only a yard there. I will say I like the pattern on the helmet for them, but that's besides the point. We want to win. We don't care about their cosmetics. 2nd and 9. Going back to pass. And he's looking for an open man. That one is Greg Dortch. Covered by Avery Young, of course. And that puts Lawrence over 100 at 119 on the day. Here's going to be a run. Dobbins, wide open field up the middle. Luckily tackled, but there's an injury. It's Leonard Williams. He's had a couple injury concerns here this season, and it's maybe starting to pile up. First down from the 20. Here's me a run. Dobbins, and he's going to get tackled. Jesse Bates, only another yard there. Bruised hand. We'll let him rest for a little bit, and he can come back in when he feels ready. But we're not for now. We're gonna need Hurst and Kinlaw to really hold down the fort. And here's gonna be a read option. Trevor Lawrence slides before he can take too big of a hit there. 3rd and 7. So, gonna put contain on now. And looking, it's gonna be picked off. Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates follows up on his promise to get a pick and brings it back to the 29. And that's a big play. Jesse Bates' 4th interception on the season. Jumps under the route on the corner route. Trying to get it to, I believe it was Mike Evans. And not able to. And that's going to give us first down at the 29. We'll try this play. Jalen Milroe taking it himself. Just not able to juke him out. Loss of 4. And it seems like teams are getting a little bit wise to that play. And not even just that play, but at least Honolulu is playing pretty well against our Milroe runs. Here's the pre. He's going to get 6. Makes us a more manageable 3rd down attempt, but we will see what we can do here. Try this play. Iomanner not really liking his route. That's not what I chose, or I meant to choose. So, oh well. I'm just gonna run it with Milroe. Maybe a mistake. 4th and 2 from our own 37. I'm gonna punt it. I was debating it, but I'm gonna punt it. I probably missed someone who was open. They're blitzing that punt to try to block it. We were able to get it off in time, luckily, and we are going to pin them at the 23. But yeah, no, I probably did miss a throw. I know I saw Connor Hayward open early, but I didn't really want to rip that. I could have. Oh well, here's another read option. And Lawrence has a ton of space. Somebody get him. Sean Elliott screaming at him. And he gets out of bounds, but geez. We need to maybe be a little bit more keen on the read option from Trevor Lawrence here. Here's a run. Dobbins, dude, their blocking right now is insane. And that's a stiff arm on Jesse Bates. Dobbins getting bitched. My God. Bates just got absolutely annihilated there. And they're going to run outside again, Dobbins, but this time Levante David with the tackle for a loss of 3. But yeah, oh my God. Our run defense right now does not look very good. See what on 2nd and 13 they have Justice Hill, and let's see if they decide to run it with him. They're not. They're going to go pass. And Trevor Lawrence decides to run it. Slides after a gain of 10. Man, I don't know. I'm a little worried here. This feels bad. 3rd and 3. Lawrence looking. He's going to fight for it, but gets hit hard. Levante David there on the tackle. 4th and 1. And they're not going to go for it. They're going to take the points. I personally, on 4th and 1, would try to just go for it. And, I mean, they get the points. It's still a one-score game, but I don't know. Personally, I think 4th and 1 at your own, at their 2. Like, just try to get the sneak or something. But I mean, hey, you know, if they believe in their defense, it's fair, honestly. Their defense has done pretty solid for the most part against our offense, so I wouldn't say it's unreasonable for them to trust them, especially this early as well. But first down, we got the ball. We go Iomanner again. He's going to try to fight off a tackler. Gets 2. So again, not a ton there, but that's okay. That's 2 catches for him. The speed option. Holy shit, we get hit very quickly. Here's Dowdle. He gets 5. Trying to be careful with him, making sure he does not fumble the football again. Because that was not ideal that he fumbled it early on there. Gonna motion Hayward. Gonna go to him in the flat. Nice first down. And he's gonna fight through the tackle, but only able to stretch out for the first down as the defender had the tackle. And my God, they're doubling Iomanner. Jesus Christ, they were all over that. All right, we lost 2 on that play. Not ideal. 2nd and 12 here. Iomanner getting covered again by their top corner. Milrow just going to have space on the outside to run it himself, and he's going to duck out of bounds to the 37. Good play. We'll take it. We do not care if they're going to say, oh, that's a bitch play. Fuck you. Take it. And hand it off to Dowdle. We lose 2. And there's an injury. This one looks like it's Derek Stingley, and that's a huge, huge injury. Which essentially signals me to try to maybe get an Iomanner one-on-one. Oh, he's, of course, not covered now by... He's covered by Kyle Hamilton now. It's zone, though. Oh, fuck. Threw it away. And I didn't get out of the tackle box, so it is going to be a penalty. Ugh. It's going to make it a 3rd and 25. That is really bad. Can't do that. Can't do that at all. All right. I like Iomanner on that wheel route there. Hit Charbonnet in a little motion there. But I do like Roman Wilson wide open on the middle of the field, and we just literally can't hit a wide open receiver there. That is pitiful. I mean, there wasn't even pressure. You just got to hit that throw. I don't know how he doesn't, but he didn't. Here's Dortch. He gets to the 19 on the return. Yeah, and that's, again, similar issues, the same issues that we've been having with Milrow. Is can he make those throws over the middle? And right now he's not able to. Avery Young, no. We got to Trevor Lawrence there, but he was able to stretch out to get a yard, negating a sack or a tackle for a loss for Avery Young to get his dev trade upgrade. Here's 2nd and 9. Lawrence looking deep after trying to run out of the pocket, and it's a deep pass wide open. Avery Young gets burnt by Tank Dell. And, I mean, that pretty much is the 200 yards there. And Avery Young one-on-one with Tank Dell is a bad matchup, and that sucks. And there's an injury timeout. Another injury for the Riptide, and I believe that is... is that Ola Fashanu, I believe. I want to say. We're starting left tackle. We're down 13, though. We got 3.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. So let's just try to go score. And Kadarius Toney falls forward to the 31 on that return. And we need this offense to be a bit more consistent here. We haven't been yet, so. See if we can get something going. No, Wildcat just feels very nothing right now, considering they're like a nothing play, because they're really defending the run well at the moment. So we need to try incorporating a bit more passes to open up the run game, I feel. I'm gonna go quick Iomanner. Dude, I'm so sick of these overthrows. Like, we're not going to get Io Manor's dev upgrade simply because Jalen Milroe can't hit a fucking pass. We're going to go Charbonnet. He hits that one. Sets up a 3rd and 1. But seriously, I mean, the drag and then the crosser to Roman Wilson should not have been that bad of throws. Here's Milroe, keeping himself. He fumbles it. I swear to fucking God, dude. I think he fumbled it on the ground anyway, so it didn't matter. But if he would have, if it wouldn't have been that, that would have been horrible. But luckily, we hold on to it. We get the first down. And we're going to get one more play before the quarter ends, or 2-minute warning, I should say. Here's Charbonnet with a ton of space. Blockers ahead of him. Breaks a tackle. Gets 8 yards. Sets us up for a potential scoring drive on the 2-minute warning here. All right, I don't know why I'm deciding to do this, but we are. 2nd and 2. Going pass. Here's Van Summeren. The fullback lining up at tight end gets the catch. Now, I don't necessarily want them to get the ball back here with time, you know? Here's Dowdle. I tried juking, did not work. I should have just tried to go outside there. But yeah, I don't want to let them get time with the ball here. A little cheat screen. We'll see maybe if we can get Io Manor instead. He holds on, breaks the tackle, juking back inside, fighting for more yards. Injury timeout for who? Please don't let it be Io Manor. I need him for more catches and more yards, please. And it looks like it is Io Manor. Of course it is. Of course it is. Go quick out Roman Wilson. RPO. Gain of 3. Bruised ribs. He'll be back. We will let him rest for probably the rest of the half. And then hopefully get him back in for the rest of the game. No timeouts yet. Other than the ones we had to take. Connor Hayward, it's going to be intercepted. It's going to be intercepted, of course, by Malachi Starks. And they're down at the 2. The booze raining in. I know there was another, I think it was Roman Wilson maybe, or his Kadarius Toney who was open too, but I feel like that was an easy throw too. Bobby Wagner, huge hit. We're going to take a timeout because we want them. We want them to try to run it on us right now. We want to stop them. We want to get the safety from the 1. And that, oh my God, that's as close as hell right now. Oh man. 3rd down and 12. From the 1-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Dobbins. And he barely gets out of the end zone. And they don't actually have to run another play. So we don't have another timeout because of the Io Manor injury. They punt it here. They're stupid. They're going to punt it. They're stupid. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesse Bates didn't block that? How? How does he not block that? He's literally all over his shit. Pause. Oh, man. That's terrible. But already, we're seeing similar issues. Run game is not working again. Even without Gregory Rousseau, they're stopping the run game. Milroe's overthrowing passes. And honestly, our defense is here. They could be doing worse, to be honest. Our defense could be doing worse. But, you know, we're okay for now where we're at. We're going to try again. Try some more receiver screens. Is Stingley back in? He is not. He might be out for the rest of the game. So Io Manor I mean, I probably shouldn't have even tried, but I just really want him to get the fucking football. I want to get this challenge for him. But I guess we just need to do it in a more creative way, which sadly involves Milrow to actually hit his targets. So we'll see if that happens or not. And there's Connor Hayward wide open on the post there. Breaks a tackle, mid-juke. Connor Hayward out of bounds to the 22, and that's a great play from Connor Hayward. Wow. Yeah, that's a huge play. Not the play I wanted to pick, but that's fine. I'm going to throw at Connor Hayward quickly. He's going to get close to the first, second and inches. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked right now at Connor Hayward. I shouldn't be, because he's been pretty consistently good. And there's an attempted Dupree. Not able to get it with Benjamin St. Juste there. The hell is this play? I don't know, but I want to try it. It's an RPO. It is to Io Manor if I decide to throw it. I'm going to throw it to him. Io Manor with the catch. We go backwards, of course. We need to remember we have to get yardage with him, too. They want us to go for it. I agree. So we will. I think Hayward here. Hayward or Wilson. Hayward, the GOAT. The catch down to the 3. Are we going to be able to punch this one in, though? That's the question. I don't know. Maybe. Got Charbonnet in. Handoff. Charbonnet fighting down to the 1. Kenny Clark. What is his ability? Oh, man. I'm going to try it anyways. Milrow not able to punch it in there. Come on. Snap this fucking ball. Get in there, Charbonnet. Please, there it is. Touchdown. Zach Charbonnet is second on the game. And we're back to a 1-score deficit. Down 6 here. That was a relatively solid drive up until we struggled to get into the end zone there. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Io Manor getting him the yardage is actually harder than I was expecting. Please tackle. Thank you. And they wanted me to get 100 yards to him, dude. That's insane. We can't even get 30 right now with Io Manor, let alone how much he needs. 400. And that's going to be a bad play. Tank Dell. And Trevor Lawrence definitely over 200 now. Now, I don't know if that's incorporating... what's it called? Fuck off. Incorporating... What the fuck am I trying to say? Sacks? Like, I know college football does, but probably not here. But that's okay. First down and 10. Here's a handoff. Dobbins, that's a great play. Kalen Carson only allowing a yard there. Second down and 9. From the 48. Dobbins in the backfield. They got 2 tight ends. And it's going to be play action. I kind of fell for it. There's a wide open man. Bobby Wagner not able to keep up with Freiermuth. Broken tackle. Kalen Carson takes him down. And there's another injury timeout. It looks like it's Freiermuth who is hurt on the play there. Out to the 22. Here's a stretch out to Dobbins, but we're all over it. To Ebikadi with the tackle. Second down and 15 after that one. Here's a pass. He's going to find a man. It's the backup tight end, Parkinson. And it's 3rd and 7 here. We really need to stop pretty badly. Lawrence looking. He's just going to take off, but Levante David with the spy is going to get the tackle. And they're going to go for it here. And that is very intriguing that they're willing to go for it. And 4th and 2 from their own 15, or from the 15. Why is Belor in? I don't know, but here's a handoff. Dobbins stopped by Belor. I was literally just saying, why is he in? Well, I guess to make a play. And hey, that's all we need. We need guys to make plays. I don't care who it is, really. Make a play. That's good shit. Here's Dowdle with a nice juke. Gets him 6 on the play. Quick stats check real quick. I need to know. I need to know. How far are we? Iomanner needs 3 more catches, 34 more yards. Okay. It's absolutely doable. It absolutely is, but we'll see if we can do it. Not on this play. It's going to be Milrow taking off. Takes a hit, but to the 32 he goes. All right, Iomanner on that little short out. They're like covering his routes really well. And that probably should have been picked off. It's a risky throw for a guy I don't trust to throw a football. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I was like, oh yeah, I can definitely just layer that in over top of the linebacker. Huh? With Milrow? Are we sure? Do we know who our starting QB is? I don't know. Charbonnet, though, does get a nice gain of 5 to set this up to be a easier 3rd down. God, they always put Iomanner on these stupid routes for me. I don't want him on that route. Corner route, not inherently stupid, but it hasn't worked for me once this year. And of course, a throw behind Roman Wilson causes it to be incomplete. Here's Michael Turk with the punt. Avery Young, force a fumble. Okay, or get juked out of your shoes and out of your mind. Greg Dortch to the 37. You know it's bad when our offense isn't doing well. Not saying our offense is technically better than our defense. Our defense is better overall, but it's just bad. I get stuck, of course, on the lineman. And easy 1st down for Tank Dell. 1st down from the 48. They're going past Avery Young, trying to get the pressure there. Colby Parkinson, gain of 5. Trying to get the... And here's a run. Justice Hill up the middle, spin move. Jukes Jesse Bates out. 1st down. First down. Handoff. Hill again. No one wants to shed a block at all. Gain of 6. They really don't. They are so bad at shedding blocks right now. It's not ideal. Second and 4 from the 32. And they're going to play action it here. He's going to find, of course, Hill quickly, but he's going to get the 1st down. First down, it's going to be a pass. Bringing a blitz, of course. It's not caught somehow. And that's Avery Young on the pass breakup. Not what he needs, but he'll take it. Second down and 10 from the 25. Under a minute to go in the third. Lawrence, play action again. And he's going to roll out. He's getting pressured. He's going to find some space to run. Slides down after 5. 3rd and 5, and probably the last play of the quarter here. They have to snap it. Lawrence looking into the end zone. Make a play, please. Kalen Carson breaks it up. So not the last play of the quarter. It will probably be this field goal. 4th and 5 from the 20. Should be an easy field goal for Chase McLaughlin. Oh my God, almost blocked, but it is good. We are down by 9. All right, last play actually this time. It's Kadarius Toney with the return. Breaks a tackle, but gets tackled down finally at 36 as we start the 4th quarter here. Down 9, and we're gonna need something from Milroe here. By something I mean like complete a pass, like a tough pass for once, please. Would love it. Oh my God! Make the easy passes too, please, please, Milroe. I beg of you. I beg of you. We're ranked 4th in yardage on offense, apparently. Or passing yards, or whatever that stat said we were ranked in. But, man, 160 passing today is, yeah, not great. A quick IO manner. Dude, motherfucker. We, of course, get a nice throw finally. Maybe a little bit late, sure, but... I mean, come on. You got to hold on to it, IO manner. Trying to get you dev trade here. All right. IO manner, quick. Dude, I'm so tired of Milroe right now. This is terrible. We don't have somebody to put it in instead of him, though. We can't seriously put in Michael Turk or our backup Powell, who is a linebacker or whatever. Like, we can't do it. We can't. Please. I mean, Milroe's just missing these throws that are, like, makeable. They're makeable throws. He just needs to put it on the money. He's had a couple throws that, yes, were more on the receivers and for the incompletion, but, man, not there. Not there at all. Only a gain of 1 there. We still have time here, but we really can't be giving up more points. That's a nice tackle. Levante David with the tackle for a loss. I'm going to miss him when he retires. I don't know if he's retiring this season or not. I hope not. I really hope not. Even if he's going to regress, he would be a good player to have. Oh, out of bounds. Let's go. That was scary. Had 1 foot in bounds. If this was college, that would have been a nice catch, but it is not college. So 3 and out. We needed that. Get a punt return chance here for Toney. It's going to get us to 37. All right. Let's go. Sure. Let's do this play. Let's see what we can do. The Dowdle quick. Nice first down. It's fighting for yards to 48. We'll take it. Good play. We really do like going to those Texas routes from the running backs. Whether it's a motion or not, it does not matter. IO Manor with the catch. Gain of 6. I believe that is his 5th catch. But he still needs a lot more yardage. So regardless of if we get him to catch here, we're going to have to do more if we want his ability or his dev trait upgrade. Toney, not able to bring it in. I probably threw that a little bit late. I was debating going to Hayward over the middle for a little bit there. He had a step, but I didn't really feel comfortable with it. Charbonnet just sit down there and takes a easy first down catch. We'll take it. Now, we never really try to do a jump ball here. Let's try maybe jump ball with Io Manor. 1-1, no Stingley over there anymore. Please. Io Manor makes the touchdown play, but it is a penalty, but it's on Honolulu, so it's not going to matter. And I like Io Manor. Gonna get this touchdown here. I don't know what the penalty is. I don't care. We're declining it. Pass interference on Renardo Green, who is covering him. We'll say, fuck you. We're keeping that touchdown. Touchdown brings us within one score. And that one score is 2 points. So, good stuff. And here's going to be returned Dortch. And he's going to get to the 27. So nothing too crazy there, but very interested to see what their game plan is here. Oh my god, I need to either turn that off or stop pressing it. I don't know. They still have 8.5 minutes. It's going to be is that supposed to be that play? Or was that a glitch? That was definitely a glitch. That's fine with me, I guess. 3-yard gain for Lawrence on a really quick QB blast, I guess. I feel like I can't speak today. And here's me a quick one under the middle, Mike Evans. And we've done an all right job so far today with containing him. I think that's more of a we're struggling other places type thing than a we're really doing a good job stopping him from doing anything type thing. So, 3rd and 5. A quick one, of course. The Texas route kills me this time. Tank Dell, who's having a great game. 5 catches, 161 yards. And that's part of what I was talking about. Like, Tank Dell is having an amazing game, even though Evans hasn't had as much of that. First down, handoff Dobbins. If the hit stick could actually, like, work, that'd be cool. Dobbins. Oh my god, they have almost 600 yards on the game. It hasn't even felt like that. It really hasn't, because they only have 23 points. It's not like we're giving up a ton of points, I guess, but I don't know, the yardage is definitely bad. 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to Dobbins to the outside. Really nothing there. Third down and 4 here. From the 50. 5.5 to go. And it's going to be easy first down for Lawrence. He fumbles it. Please, Bobby Wagner picks it up. Let's go. Who forced it? Was it? I don't know. We got to see. I think it was Levante David who picked it up, not Bobby. I think Bobby was the one with the hit. Avery Young was in there. Maybe he forced it. I don't know who they're going to give that to, but one of them did. One of the 3 of them did. That's a huge play regardless of who did it. Actually, I need to know. I need to know who was it? Who forced it out? Levante David did. Okay. That's fine. Again, getting Avery Young a dev trade's not my biggest concern. He's probably not going to be on this team very long. There's a nice Dowdle run of 5. I mean, he might be on the team for a while as just a nice backup, but he's not going to start or anything. I mean, he's gonna maybe play a little bit, but like we have Deshaun Elliott and Jesse Bates right now for the next couple of years. That's a nice duo. Only get about 2 or 3 there. All right. Third and 2. Also, I guess one thing before I fully commit into the game here, what do we have with Io Manor? Oh my God. Needs one more catch for 4 yards, and then he's good. Let's see if we can do that right now. There it is. Io Manor. It's going to go up a dev trait. Keeps fighting for yardage. 6 catches, over 60 yards. And that's exactly what we need. All right, first down from the 39. Handoff. Charbonnet only able to get a yard there. Now, this is a tough spot because we can run the clock down here, but we need to also score still. We are in field goal range, and we can win with the field goal, but if we're going to win with the field goal, we need to give them very little time. So that's the tough part. 3rd and 2. Why is Dowdle in so much here? And that's going to be a loss of a yard, of course. That's annoying. The problem is I don't trust our defense at all, right? I don't. To hold them to not getting a field goal, I don't trust them in that regard, even though they've honestly done better than most games today. But they literally only need 1 point if we get this here. But I'm not going to go for it on 4th and 3. It probably is a smart thing to do that, but I don't know. We'll see if that pays off or not. I have no idea. But I hope maybe our defense can step up here. If not, maybe we'll have some time. There's a big hit from Bobby Wagner on Greg Dortch. They're going to have to go a little bit here. And that is the thing. I mean, Chase McLaughlin's pretty solid. Probably get there easily. Here's gonna be a quick throw on the run, turn it around, incomplete. Kalen Carson breaks that one up. Is that Dorrance Armstrong down? I believe it is. Not ideal to have these edge rusher, these defensive linemen going down. We have Chapman on the line now. We've got Travius Adams in. We're looking a little bit worse for wear on that side of the football here, or that spot of the football defensively. Lawrence over 300 on the day. Also, Maurice Hurst. Oh, that was Maurice Hurst was down. Okay. Never mind. All right. We got out of bounds. 36. Where the fuck? I guess is that just what 3-3 is for us for some reason? Oh my God. Oh, please, somebody get Dortch. He's not even that fast, man. He's got like 87 speed. Oh, shoot. They're going hurry up here. Oh, we got Anderson, and this is bad. Personnel is not good here. They find an open man, of course. Tank Dell. First down. They're in field goal range probably at this point. We're going to do a booth review. It looks good to me, and they are going to uphold that one. All right. First down from 38. They're going screen. Out to Dobbins. He's going to get more yardage, of course. No. Okay. I guess we're going to let him score. I guess that's what we're doing. Sure, that's what happened there. Not that no one can tackle. We just are letting them. We're letting them score. Okay, so they're up 5 right now. They're gonna go for 2 in hopes of making this a 7-point game. And there's a quick one, and it's going to be a 2-point conversion tanked out. Jesus Christ, their defense stinks. I should have tried to go for it. But also at the same time, we do have enough time. We have all 3 timeouts, over a minute to go down the field. It's just, can we get our offense down there? We might not have to. Kadarius Toney. Gotta bring it all the way back. And that might be a bad decision again to have him score, but I couldn't pass up that play. Now, do we go for 2? I don't think we should. I don't think we should, but what a return from Kadarius Toney. Our first special teams touchdown on a return this season. And this is coming down to a wild ending here. 31-31 with a minute left. Both teams have all 3 timeouts still. Oh my God, please, ball's out, please. And we recover it. It's Chapman who falls on it. Dude, I was so worried. So worried. I mean, just to take a quick glance at this, I tried hitting with Avery Young. Nope. Who was it? Was it Deshaun Elliott with the hit? Knocks the ball free. I was hoping, dude, one of these 5 people could please pick it up. No, luckily it's actually Harvey. Number 70. He picked it up. And now it's completely flipped now. We're in a power position here. We have all 3 timeouts, but it doesn't matter. They have all 3 timeouts. And they need to stop us from scoring here. They're going to take their first timeout. I mean, it is a crazy turn of events that you really can't expect here. And just a special teams blunder, honestly, for the Riptide. And that's going to be a first down, which is going to give us the ability to run this down and then take a field goal to win it. They have 1 timeout left. Handoff, Finn Summerin to the 8. And that is going to be... we're just going to take a knee here. Take a knee. And then we're going to take a timeout with a few seconds left to try to attempt a field goal. All right. So, just gonna let this go down. I wonder if they're gonna take a timeout before we do to ice us. Now we do have to snap the ball if we want to here, but I'm probably gonna take a timeout. All right. Oh, wait, they don't have timeouts. What am I talking about? I don't know why I was thinking about them trying to ice us. They don't have timeouts to ice us with. So we're going to take a field goal attempt here. It's up. It is good. Now, they do have 2 seconds left. But we are winning by 3. We're going to only have 1 play. We're just kicking it into the end zone. Dortch going to just knee it. 35. Okay. And they just really have to take a Hail Mary attempt here with Trevor Lawrence. And we'll see. Can our defense make the stop? Lawrence rushing around the pocket, looking for something. Throws it crossbody all the way across the field. Incomplete. I mean, to the shortest receiver ever. Greg Dortch. And what a game. I mean, I'm shocked by the last... 2 minutes of that game or so. Yeah, I mean, probably about the last 2 minutes we, got a lead and they got the lead, and then 1 for 2, they got it. We had a minute left. We returned a kick return for a touchdown, and then they fumbled on their kickoff. And we ran the clock down, and we're able to just take a field goal and then just try not to get a Hail Mary on us, and we won. It wasn't pretty, but we win, and we'll take it. We're very content with the win, however we can get it. And Milrow, please. Accuracy needs to be much better. He goes up 2 overall. 3 deep accuracy, 3 throw under pressure. That's a nice upgrade. It is interesting, though. His deep accuracy is better than his short and medium. So, why? I don't know. But, hey, we'll take any upgrades for him that we can get. DB breakout, we tried. We tried with Avery Young. He had a play where he almost got it, but it's fine. He got some XP, 2,500. That's fine. Whatever. Receiver breakout. Io Manor got 6 catches for over 60 yards. Right? Should have. That's what I'm talking about. Now he has star dev. Way to follow up your last game with another good performance. Keep grinding and doing what you're doing. So, thanks, coach. I appreciate the confidence that you had in me. He gets 4,500 XP for that as well. There's more where that came from, so keep throwing me the ball. And we might have to throw some more jump balls, because that was a crazy nice touchdown from him. You know, again, if it was against Stingley, I probably wouldn't have done it, but definitely going to consider it for sure. Last thing before we head out for the episode, we have the press conference talking about our game plan. Great win. Seems like you had a clear game plan. What made the biggest difference today? Well, turnovers. I guess we felt their quarterback play wasn't up to the NFL standard. If we pressed the issue, we could generate turnovers. Got 1. The real difference, though, ended up being Jesse. He took it as a challenge and dominated. Yeah, he got the pick that he said. He promised. I've always thought of myself as a ball hawk. When coach said he wanted to play aggressively in the secondary, it was only a matter of time. I don't know, Rico Dowdle got XP for some reason. It was a well-deserved win all around. Any last comments on what it's meant for the team? Just say for the fans. I think we have a bad rep for the fans right now. This was a big win for our community. The fans have been looking for a statement game, and I think we delivered. Well, I wouldn't say it was a statement game. We only won by 3, but I'd say last week was better. Man, the media does not have a good approval of us right now, but the fans do, and that's where we care most, other than GM, obviously, and players. But that's a big win. Let's go ahead, just sim to next week. We're going to be playing week 11 against the Jacks, who are the Reno Jacks, who are our division rivals. They are the Rams replacement. And let's see what this upgrade looks like real quick. For Io Manor, who now has star dev. It's a 22-year-old. He does have 91 jumping. That is pretty solid. Let's go for slot, because I do want his shorter route running to be better. 4 release, 2 short route running, 1 medium, 1 catching, 1 spec catch, carrying in there as well. 4 releases is really nice. That's a big one. I guess quickly, last thing, we do have mock draft 2. Looks like the Lynx are still projected number 1 pick. I'm shocked that the Lobsters are pick 3 right now, considering they have, and they're projected to take an edge when they have TJ Watt and Trey Hendrickson, but okay. Where are we, and what do they have us taking? Now, I have players added to the list, so obviously that might affect it, but right now they have us still taking Ladarius Hinton, receiver from Alabama. He dropped 11 spots, but it's because we're kind of also in the on the upward trajectory here, potentially. And I think he looks solid. I mean, we see him pretty much mostly how he is. He looks pretty solid, honestly. So if we could get him, I'd be pretty happy with that. Obviously not like the most elite athlete or anything, but he just looks like a good receiver, and that's really what we need. So But that will be it. Thank you guys for watching. Next episode, we will be taking on Reno Jacks at Circus Resort Stadium. And they are 6-3 to our 5-4. And this is for the lead of the division, if I'm not mistaken. It is. The Lowriders and Riptide are looking like they're probably out of it, depending on how next game goes, either way. But besides the point, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.